Black
slaves.
Americans built
She was
the
absolutely
USA.
correct. If you look on a timeline, the history of the United States is still fairly brief, and slavery was abolished a mere 155 years ago. It wasn't just the White House that was built using slave labor, by the way. The building that serves as our country's political center, the United States Capitol, was built and rebuilt using slave labor after its sacking in the War of 1812. Although most northern states had abolished slavery by 1804, it's had its fair share of symbols erected using slave labor. If you're familiar with the Trinity Church in New York's financial district, you may not know that the clergy rented enslaved people to build its iconic spires, as well as the wall that used to snake down what we now know as Wall Street. Many of our forefathers were enslavers. Thomas Jefferson's entire property in Charlottesville, Virginia, Monticello, was built and run by enslaved people. Enslaved people also helped build our intellectual centers. Georgetown University, one of the country's oldest colleges, built most of its campuses after the sale of 272 enslaved people in the 1830s. Many schools with storied histories were built in part by enslaved people, including Harvard University's Law School and the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. That school's campus was maintained by slave labor until its abolishment in 1865. Poor record-keeping and indifference by early historians makes it nearly impossible to know every contribution made to these buildings, but there's no doubt about how they got built.
You're about to hear the most iconic read that you could ever hear when an immigrant come in saying the tired, fabricated, unverified statistic that when they come to America using our resources, they do better than us. It's so laughable and pathetic at the same time that you think that's a flex bragging that you come here and do better than us. Okay.
I want to ask specifically, Kat, how do you feel about the statistic that shows that black immigrants move to America?
That's a false statistic. Y'all are giving subsidies and things, and when y'all come in this country, y'all still don't outdo us. And
you do not outperform, and you do not do better than us. Black women carry 64.1% of all master's degrees or above. That means doctorates and juris doctorates. Second thing is that we carry 75.1% of all bachelor's degrees. Third thing is that our credit is good. 300,000 black women lost their jobs. But you come in and you check my box and you use my U.S. Department of Education funds. You can never do better than me because I am the plug. Now, if you had brought your own money with you, and that's not me saying that everybody in Africa is poor. There are poor people all over the world. But you fight and you run over to the United States like your draw's on fire to get over here with us. And then you check the black box until you get what you need. See, people are under the impression that we get so many resources, but black women carry too much education in order for that to be true. Y'all come in my house. You stand on my people. You stand on my land with my blood, sweat, and tears. You wear my shoes, sit in my house, get my housing, get food stamps. You are eligible for benefits that I'm not. And let me tell you this, because my basis of claim will say it. And the person that is my star witness when it comes to finances, that's been on Wall Street for 40 years as a financial analyst and a financial guru, he talks about how they push our things to the side and give it to you. So at the end of the day, they will steal my business plan. They'll tell me no. And they'll steal my business plan and give it to you, and still you can't outperform me. Because if you were outperforming me, then you'd be outperforming me from your house and with your money. You explain to me how you left one country and you got 53 countries that you didn't want to go to, and your economy is not stabilized. You tell me why your HIV rate is so high. You tell me why you don't take the education that you borrow from me and go home and make your home a better place. But you will stand in this space and cosplay me and lay down like a sleeper cell, and you put your people in place, and that's on us because we thought that we were the same. But you will lay like a sleeper cell and then turn around and turn out and then bite us like the dogs you are. So instead of standing with us, aligning yourself with us and standing next to us and saying they did this, you turned around and you want to take that place and you want to be in the white folks' good graces. We have always walked with you. We have always handheld you. We have always told you who Miss Mary was. We have always told you which families to stay away from. We have always told you what's good for you. We've always given you everything. And the first chance you get, you turn around and you take a hot steam and dump on us. But why you didn't take the education that you stole from me and go home and make your country better? 54 countries and not one of them have a stabilized community. Hold on. So no, you're not doing better than us. You can never do better than us because I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm the plug. So everything that you got, everything that the United States give you belongs to me. And you ought to be thanking me. As a matter of fact, you ought to be washing my damn hair with my feet with your hair. No, you're not doing better than me.
Erasure. Thank you. It was about erasure. And guess who led the pack with this shit? Your favorite big moose knuckle nose nigga, Jay-Z. And y'all wonder why I can't stand these niggas? Because they playing us out every chance they get. I hate these celebrities. They stay playing us out. Jay-Z the one who put this shit on. And that's your fave because you like his wife. Man, fuck that nigga and his wife. Y'all different. Y'all don't see what they doing to us? And y'all worry about because he make good music and the bitch can sing? Man, fuck them.
over their buildings. New York was already there for thousands of years. San Francisco was there for thousands of years. Los Angeles was there for thousands of years. They were built by the indigenous people who were black and Indians as well. The black people, they weren't brought over by slaves. They are the original owners of America. Black people, African Americans. They don't come from Africa. They were already here.
Tough.
And